Hey guys, I'm Joe with Hops and Brews, and today I got something, well, it's kind of the same, kind of different, actually. It's a variety pack review, and it's an Imperial variety pack review. However, not a single beer is an IPA. This is Victory's Monkey Mixed Pack. So we're going to be checking out Victory's Monkey Mixed Pack, a 9.5% all Imperial 12-pack. Not a single one is hop forward. We got a sour, we got a golden ale, we got a berry, and we got a wit. We got to give this a try. Let's check them all out. So I think we're just going to go with what's down the line. And the first one up is a sour. Let's check it out. Sour Monkey comes in at a 9.5% ABV, 810 IBUs. It gets an average rating on Untappd of 3.79. Fruity notes from imported Belgian yeast swirl through a precise souring. Pucker up to a bite of citrus landing tang, ending with a delectable experience. All right, it looks very golden. It looks like a nice golden sour. It has that very kettle sourness aromatic to it, kind of sour creamy, little funky notes of Belgian yeast. If you're looking for a barrel-aged sour, not it, but this has tang in it and probably going to be a pretty decent just sour out of a can that is in a variety pack. All right, cheers. Ooh. Ooh, that's got some tart. Ooh, I like it. Oh, ooh, that's good. Man, that is like puckery up lemon juice in a beer. Carbonation, just funky. 9.5%. There is like no malt liquor style. You know how you can get with some of those IPAs, those juicy IPAs that are coming out right now. They kind of taste like malt liquor, like they added something to hide the fact that they boosted the ABV somehow. This does not taste like that. This tastes like a nice kettle sour, probably in the 7 range, maybe 6.5. I taste zero alcohol whatsoever. It's fantastic. Ooh. Yeah, the only off-putting this would be like to the person who doesn't like sour, smelling this might be a little too funky for them. Too dangerous for 9.5. This needs to be lower. I can drink too many of these. All right, let's see what the next one has. The Golden Monkey, the Belgian Tripel Ale, the classic. Golden Monkey comes in at a 9.5% ABV, a 25 IBUs. It gets an average rating on Untappd of 3.75. Nose is loaded with Belgian yeast characteristic of banana and clove, with an equally fruity body balance with a light earthy hop character. Savor notes of orange and spice followed by a dry finish. Okay, so the Golden Monkey. This to me signifies mostly what Victory has. This is the first Victory beer I've ever had. This is what I see the most common all the time, for me anyways. For you, let me know. Looks very similar. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's a little bit darker than the sour. But yeah, let's give it a smell. Yes, you can definitely smell it's a Belgian. There's a lot more malty characteristics. The yeast really comes out in the aromatics. It's not funky like the sour. It's funky in the stuff. It has a bit more earthy notes than the sour. All right, let's give it a try. Oh yeah, right away, way maltier, especially when you're comparing it, but it is a maltier beer. And it has these spice notes. And when I mean spice, I'm not talking key or like, you know, cooking spices. There's just this funkiness of something different than hops, which are coming from the yeast strain of the Belgian yeast strain, which give it these spiced notes, you know, like other spices, to this beer. It's very nice. You have to really like this style. I think this style might be a little bit harder to get into than the sour, because I think a sour is a bit more approachable because it's kind of, especially that one, lemonade-esque. You know, you can kind of get away with that. This has a different, maltier flavor than, say, amber ale or a red ale, something that people might be used to a bit. You do taste a bit of that 9.5% in there. A lot of Belgians or Belgian yeast strains have, people like to classify them as like banana or something. And it's not that it's like banana sweetness, it's more like banana seed, like the spice notes of a banana. If you ever had banana bread, it's more like that. The spices you would have in a banana bread, a little bit of clove, a little bit of cinnamon, this aromatic breadiness. That's what the yeast strains to me usually have. In a bit. You definitely taste it in the yeast strain, so that's all. So let's go ahead and check out what the next one is. Berry Monkey. Berry Monkey comes in at a 9.5% ABV, a 0 IBUs. It gets an average rating on Untappd of 3.76. Perfectly fruited sour tripel ale loaded with raspberries and other natural flavors that add just the right balance of sweetness and tang with a smooth finish. It's underlining very good. All right, so this is the one you can definitely see the berry in it, and you could smell it while pouring it. It's another sour, but this one has flavor to it, so berries. It smells like a raspberry ale. Very refreshing, very light. No ABV, no funkiness. I'm really already enjoying the aromatics. Cheers. Yes, I might like this better than the Sour Monkey. This is a bit more approachable to people. It's not as funky up front. There is definitely a berry flavor to it, but it is not overpoweringly berry. It's not overly sugary, sweet berry. It's not artificial, just in-your-face sugarness. It's a hint. It's almost like light raspberry lemonade beer at 9.5%. So the back end on the two sours are about the same, but the front end on this and the aromatics on this, I believe, put it above just the standard sour. Yeah. And like I said, the aromatics, the approach to this, it's a way more approachable beer. There's almost a little bit of hair, more dryiness to it, but I'm pretty sure this is probably the exact same beer. They just added berries to it. All right, last one, a wit. Let's check it out. Witty Monkey comes in at a 9.5% ABV, a 0 IBUs. It gets an average rating on Untappd of 3.78. Witty Monkey used his clever curiosity to reimagine what a citrus wheat ale could be. Loaded with sweet orange at 9.5% ABV, Witty Monkey is bright, balanced, and will have you reaching for new horizons. Okay, an imperial wheat beer. It looks like a wheat. Let's check it out, right? It smells of orange peel, but it kind of has an off-putting orange. I don't know how I like the other three. I really enjoyed because I understood the styles of all three. This one, not so much. But, you know, even the Golden Monkey had an off-putting aroma, but tasted good. Let's give this a try. Cheers. You get that a little bit closer. You get that orange once you get a little bit closer into it. So I like that. But then the back end hits. It's actually not only the back end, it's the middle, and then the back end hits. It's very bittering, very orange piss. That Belgian yeast strain, and I'm betting it's the same yeast strain in all three, doesn't quite work. It's not my favorite so far. This is the one you taste that ABV. This is the one that tastes artificial, tastes like those cheaper Imperial IPAs that are 9.5%, claim to be juicy, punch forward, whatever you want. It's along that line. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's the 9.5% and in a variety pack. I would have to do the unthinkable, and I would add like fruit to this. I would add that slice of orange, you know, the purest beer drinker would never do that. But again, I would add that, you know, that's what kind of this tastes like it's missing. It tastes like it's missing fresh burst of juiciness. It just feels like it's missing something. But I could imagine the possibilities of this beer. So it's not as bad as I'm probably describing. It really probably isn't. It's just, I think I was so impressed and so happy and pleased with the other three offerings that my expectations were pretty high. It's way better than those horrible IPAs that I was talking about, or imperial beers. I've had a couple on. Check them out on the show. You'll have to go through. I don't want to name names, but yeah. So Victory's Mixed Monkey Pack. What do I think? In all honesty, I think it's a solid B+, A-. It really is, because it's an imperial variety pack, not a single hoppy beer amongst them. And we got 3 extremely solids, and then 1 questionable, but some people might really like it, or you can add stuff to it and have fun when you experiment with it. There's not really a bad or horrible beer amongst them. I think you're just going to enjoy it, and honestly, 9.5%, like, come on. Yeah, I'm starting to understand, like, during summertime, you're wanting something a little bit lighter, but buy this and buy a light one, and you're gonna be solid for a long time. One of these plus a bunch of other ones, or, you know, there's that one guy who just wants 1 beer, but he doesn't like hoppy things. This is gonna be great for them. I just love that it's a variety pack with no IPAs. I've been looking for something like this for a long time, and I'm so happy to see it out there. It's around the exact same price as all the other ones. So it's not like it's $30, $40 for the pack. You know, it's within that low $20 range. That's great. Low $20 for 12 9.5% beers that are Belgian styles, wits, and sours. I can't really complain. I really can't. I mean, if they were all horrible, sure I could, but these all taste solid, and 2 of them are pretty much like Old Faithful that they used to have in bottles all the time that I would buy in 22s 10 years ago. So they're great. They really are. I'm happy that they made these. I really am. I'm very pleased. I think you would be too. If you're tired of those Imperial IPA juicy packs, you want the ABV, but you're looking for something different. Victory's Monkey Mix Pack. Go check it out. Go find it. If you can't find the variety pack, try to find at least one of these and try them out for yourselves. See you guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media sites. The links for all of those will be in the very bottom of the description. Remember to click that. So, you know, sub to them. So I do memes, I do fun jokes all the time. You'll see shorts of this, shorter versions of these videos on those posts, whatnot. So, what kind of beer would you like in a variety pack that's not IPA forward? What about a dark pack? I would love to see a dark pack, all stouts, something along that line. You know, a dark lager, a stout, a porter. I would love to see that. Let me know if you've ever seen something like that or what you would like. See you guys.